Hello, it is Monday the 26th of October and it is a new weekly reading vlog and I'm actually starting it on a Monday. But I have reading updates. Like, this week has already gone to a great start and I'm hoping to carry this energy throughout the entire week. I'm freezing, so I've got my dressing gown on. But I finished 2 books. So yesterday I finished Percy Jackson and the Titan's Curse. Again, 5 out of 5 stars. And I had a theory that I sort of figured out about, I want to say, halfway through. And I was right. And I'm really smug about it because I don't think it's something that was obvious. But without actually saying what it is, because spoilers, 2 characters come into this book and I had a theory about their parentage and I was correct, and I'm very smug because I never figure things out. No matter how obvious they are, I never figure things out. So the fact I figured this out was great and I'm very proud of myself. And then today I finished Legendary by Stephanie Garber. Now, I have seen many people say they did not like this. I don't know why. I absolutely loved this. I devoured the last half of this today. Like, I was literally halfway through and I couldn't put it down. And I loved it. I am so excited to read finale, and I'm currently trying to figure out if I can try and squeeze it in on one of the prompts I still have left. Oh, I forgot to mention, this one was for the Royal Readathon prompt, Evil Queen, a character obsessed with being the best, because Luke. And then this was for my Gaston prompt, a book with a sexy villain, which 100% sticking by my whole sexy villain, yes. But I loved this and I cannot wait to read finale. I am really hoping I can try and figure out if it'll fit on one of the other prompts, but I'm not sure if it will. But we'll see. But I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And we know who Legend is now. Oh, I kind of thought it would be who it was, but at the same time I was like, I don't know. But I was right again. But I feel like I don't really get credit for that because that one was kind of obvious, but at the same time it wasn't obvious. Anyway, I loved it. And then also today I have started Burn by Patrick Ness. So I'm like this much into it. 65 pages in and I wasn't reading for that long. So I'm very intrigued by this because everyone loves Patrick Ness's writing and I've never read anything by him before. So this is my first, but I've seen very mixed reviews for this. I haven't seen what people have said about it, but all I have seen, I've seen the star ratings, and there's a lot of low ratings and a lot of high ratings. So I am intrigued by this, but I'm enjoying it so far. I'm intrigued, so that's good. It's keeping me reading, and I read the first 64 pages very quickly, so hopefully that carries on. So Halloween films. Sunday I watched Hotel Transylvania. It was so good. Also Sunday we watched Rise of Skywalker, the final Star Wars film, and it's safe to say that I am officially a converted Star Wars fan. Also, anyone that doesn't like the sequels, like, what are they on? The sequels are so good. Like, I mean, The Last Jedi now has a special place in my soul, but Rise of Skywalker, like, oh my god, that film ripped my heart out. Like, it made me happy, but it also ripped my heart out for very different reasons. And yeah, it hurt a lot, but it was a very good film. So yeah, I'm officially a Star Wars fan. did not think just over a month ago when I started watching the films that I would be saying that. Yeah. But, oh well. So yeah, tonight's film is Halloween, the original, which I believe is 1978, I think. But yeah, I'm going to be watching that. But yeah, I thought I would just quickly start up the vlog on a Monday for a change, because I had lots of updates, and I'm now going to grab my blanket because it's really cold and watch Halloween. I will catch up with you tomorrow. Good morning. Good morning. It is Wednesday, the 28th of October. I'm very happy today because, now I didn't vlog yesterday. I literally only read about 30 or 40 pages of Burn, so I'm still not at the 100-page mark yet. I watched Bake Off, and then I watched Sleepy Hollow. And then it hit midnight. And midnight meant it was payday. So I have now been paid. Payday's a good time because I have just bought a bunch of Christmas presents. I've been pretty behind this year. Usually I start in May, and then in July when I go Yalk and LFCC, I buy a huge chunk of the presents, especially for my nephews, because they're so easy to buy for at Comic-Cons. And the sun is not cooperating today. But obviously Comic-Con never happened this year, and I've been slacking. So where my mum's concerned, I've basically got all her presents apart from her stocking fillers. My mum is very easy to buy for, and that was even before she gave us her wish list. She's very easy to buy for. Everyone else isn't as easy, but luckily yesterday when it hit payday, or at midnight when it hit payday, I bought loads of presents. So yeah, I'm feeling very productive today. And also, because I didn't vlog yesterday, I didn't show you, but something come from me as well. It has begun. I got the Kylo Ren Unmasked Funko. Look at him. He's so pretty. I love him. He's so cute. I got this for less than a tenner on eBay, which I was very shocked about because this is an exclusive, and it's a Walmart exclusive as well. And I've been seeing these go for like 60 quid. And then I saw this one on bid, and the starting bid was like £5. And I was like, I looked at all the pictures, and the box is in, like, apart from a tiny little scuff mark in the corner, the box is in perfect condition. So I was like, what's the catch? There was no catch. And they packaged it so well. Like, it would have taken a lot for this to get damaged en route. So I was very happy with this. Now I need to figure out where I'm going to put Star Wars Funkos, because I might for now put them with Loki and that. But then I'm going to have to find an actual proper home for them, because I want more Star Wars Funkos. And my boyfriend's actually got me a exclusive Darth Vader. Love my villains. But yeah, so I have this. And it is just gone 8, so I might try and read for a bit before I start work. Or I might buy more Christmas presents. Who knows? I do actually need to write down the ones that I have just ordered. I have this notebook which is purely for Christmas, so I have these to separate the years. So we have 2019 and then 2020. So I basically write down everything I have already got for each person and how much it was, and then also what I'm planning on getting, and then when I do get it, I tick it off. So yeah, spent a bunch of money, but I'm okay with it because it's Christmas presents. But I'm very tempted. I've seen that Book Depository has an exclusive hardback with a slipcase of Caraval, and After now reading 2 of the 3 books in that series, I absolutely love it, and I do kind of want the exclusive. And I hate myself that I didn't get the Fairy Loot editions, because now they're like super expensive to buy from someone. So that's fun. Which is another reason I'm really glad I managed to read the Ember in the Ashes series before Fairy Loot's editions go on sale this month, because I want to get those because they are stunning. But yeah, I'm gonna stop bubbling and I'm gonna go do some more stuff before I start work. So I have not read anything today. Oops. I have bought a ton more Christmas presents, which I'm really happy about. And I've just watched Zombies, which is the Disney Channel original movie, which came out in 2018. And I needed something light and cheesy, but also still pretty spooky, Halloweeny, and it's zombies, so Halloweeny. And honestly, it was so good. The songs are so catchy, and I'm really looking forward to watching the sequel. However, that is not happening tonight. What is happening tonight is I am going to watch The Last Jedi. I should be going to bed because I'm really tired and I've had a headache all evening, hence the glasses. But I really want to watch Kylo Ren. So, looks like I'm watching The Last Jedi again. Good morning. It is Thursday the 29th of October and I look a little bit cute today. I did my eyes and lips and I'm wearing a cute jumper, so I thought I would come say hi whilst I'm still looking cute, because I'm about to start work because I got to do an hour of overtime. So yeah, that's the plan. My plan for today is I'm thinking I might order in sushi for lunch because I've been really fancying sushi lately, so I think I'm going to get sushi. I'm going to try and read today. However, after my Halloween watch tonight, I'm probably going to watch The Rise of Skywalker, because apparently The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker are my new comfort films. Yay. Okay. But yeah, thought I'd come say hi and tell you my plan to kind of hold myself accountable to actually read today. Maybe on my lunch break, maybe. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. So it is a lot later. It's almost 11 o'clock and I am very tired. So tonight's movie was Hotel Transylvania 2. I watched it while I was having dinner. I've just taken my makeup off because my eyes were starting to sting. I haven't worn makeup in a few days, so I forgot I was wearing it. I have made progress, so I've been good tonight. I was going to get into bed and watch Rise of Skywalker, but I really need to get through this book, preferably before the end of the month. So I've been reading and I'm over halfway through now. So I've read like 150 pages today. I'm a little bit confused right now. Something has just happened and I'm like, what? I'm very confused. So I feel like the big thing that was supposed to happen has just happened, but now there's a new big thing that's going to happen and I'm confused as to what it's actually going to be. And I'm just confusing right now. Yeah. So yeah, I don't really know right now, but I'm intrigued, which is good. I still want to read it, so that's something. But I am going to, I don't want to get out of my cozy jumper, but I can't sleep in it. So I'm gonna put my hair up in a bun, get my PJs on, and I'm gonna see if I can read a bit more of this once I'm in bed properly, but we'll see if that happens. I did get sushi for lunch, as it was so worth it. It was half an hour late, But do you know what? It was so worth it. It was so nice. And yeah, so worth the wait. But I was literally doing a happy dance whilst eating it, because I've been craving sushi for weeks now. And because it was payday yesterday, I was like, you know what, I'm going to treat myself to sushi for lunch. So I got sushi for lunch. But yeah, so, and I've been really fancying avocado. So my Tesco order came today and I got an avocado. So tomorrow for lunch, I'm having tuna and avocado on toast because I love it. And I've not had it in ages. So yeah, I am going to say goodnight, and hopefully I can get more of this read tomorrow, maybe even finish it tomorrow. Hello, it is Friday the 30th of October, and I finished a book. I finished Burn by Patrick Ness. I wasn't a massive fan. It was that halfway point that did it for me. I was quite enjoying it up until that point, and then that point happened. And then it got weird and confusing, and not in a nice one, and not in a good way. I didn't hate it, but by the end of it I was just glad that I was finishing it so that I can not read it ever again. But I did give it 3 out of 5 stars, which I thought was quite generous actually, because it could have been a 2-star. But this was my pick for Maleficent, a book with a dragon. It has dragons in it. So that's that done. There is no way I'm going to finish another book before the end of October now, so I am officially admitting defeat on my TBR for the month. I did not do the Lady Tremaine and the Stepsisters prompt, I didn't do the Ursula prompt, and I did not do the Captain Hook prompt. So yeah, I'm a bit gutted about that, because they're books that I do want to read, but it's just not gonna happen in a day, especially since as Halloween is sort of movie day, especially since it's on a Saturday this year. So me and my mum will be watching some films all day, although tomorrow afternoon me and Liv will be doing an Instagram live. This one won't be a reading one, it's just going to be like wrapping up the readathon. So yeah, I am literally gonna have a bath, wash my hair, get in bed and watch a Halloween movie. It was supposed to be The Grudge, but apparently I don't own the DVD anymore and it's not on Netflix, so don't know what I'm gonna watch, but we'll see. I'll let you know tomorrow. So this is a really awkward angle, but I can't be bothered to move. But I am bending a prompt. I realised that I read a book right at the very beginning of the month that was not on any of the prompts. Ghostwood Song by Erica Waters. And I realised I can very loosely use the Lady Tremaine and the Stepsisters prompts, a book with sibling rivalry. So I'm doing that. Which means there's only 2 prompts that I did not complete. And that was the Ursula one and the Captain Hook one. Book with a witch and a book with pirates. So, funnily enough, they were the 2 ebooks that I had picked out as well. I was going to read one of them, but my Kindle was dead and I still forgot to charge it. But yeah, so I'm very loosely, and because I co-created this readathon, I can bend the rules if I want to. So yeah. Hello, it is Saturday the 31st of October and it's Halloween. As you can tell, I love Halloween. This is my signature go-to for Halloween when I'm not actually full on dressing up. I just go for my Wednesday Addams dress. This candle smells amazing. It's my basic witch candle. I've only just lit it so that I'm not going to splash any wax anywhere. Let's put that on a little mat thing. And So I have just filmed my Believe-a-thon TBR. Well, just November TBR in general. And I kind of hate myself right now. Shall I show you? Shall I show you? My TBR would have gone live by the time this goes live, hopefully. So should we just cry with me? Plus 2 ebooks and 2 audiobooks. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself when I've literally just been saying that I'm slumping. I will say, in my defence, these 2 and possibly this one are buddy reads. Well, that helps. Doesn't make the books any smaller, does it? I don't have any real updates for you. I ended up cheating a little bit with my Halloween movie for yesterday, and I just watched a short because I was so tired, and I just watched Toy Story of Terror, which is a 21-minute short, but it is scary. So yeah, I watched that last night, and then I went to bed, and then today so far we have watched Sweeney Todd, obviously the Johnny Depp, Helena Bonham Carter and Jamie Campbell Bower version. It's very good. And I have just filmed my Believe-a-thon TBR. I am about to film my favourite Fairy Loot Blood and Honey unboxing because that turned up today. Still haven't read Serpent and Dove. You would think I would put Serpent and Dove on my TBR. Yay. And we are now not having the live stream. We've had to cancel the live stream, the Instagram live that we were gonna do to like say goodbye to the readathon because it's the final day of the readathon. But that didn't happen. Oh, exciting though, because I have been getting loads of parcels the last couple of days because Christmas presents. I am really on top of my Christmas presents. Like, most of my wages have gone on Christmas presents. I literally paid my bills and then just started buying presents because it's the end of October and I had hardly anything. I had my mum's. That was basically it. But yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed in my October TBR. I only read 8 books. That is literally my worst month ever. Yeah, that's like 8 books in a month is like the worst I've done in like 2 years. And I know it's not a competition, but I like reading at least 10 books a month. I enjoy it, but this month I've just not been able to. And I do think part of the reason for that is the fact that I've been spending like an hour and a half to 2 hours watching a film every night. So hopefully November will be better because I'll have my evening time on the weekdays anyway. On weekends we have been watching obviously the Star Wars films, and tomorrow we are gonna, because obviously today will be dedicated to Halloween films and also Ragnarok. Don't think my boyfriend's gonna be able to come around today now, so we won't be able to watch Ragnarok, but I still want to watch Ragnarok because it's been too long. So we're still going to watch Ragnarok, and then when he is around again we're going to watch Ragnarok because that's our next film. So tomorrow we are going to start season 1 of The Mandalorian. I'm very excited. I'm also very excited to watch Clone Wars because everyone's raving about Clone Wars and I am excited. But yeah, so that's been my day, literally. I'm also very excited for tomorrow because I will be putting my Christmas bedding on my bed. I've had my dark black bedding on for far too long. I've had it on for the entirety of October. Like, usually I will take the bedding off, wash it, and then put a different one on. But in October, because I only have one dark set of bedding, in October it's come off, been washed and gone straight back on instead of switching out the different ones. But tomorrow when I change it, one of my Christmas ones, I think I've got 2 or 3 sets of Christmas bedding now. Is it 3? I think it's 3, but I'm going to be using my new Disney Christmas one, which I'm so excited for. It's going to bring me happiness, and I don't want to hear all you haters being like, oh, but Christmas is in December, not November. It makes me happy. Seasonal depression has been hitting me worse than usual this year for obvious reasons. Rona. So if I can give myself a little bit of happiness by having my Christmas bedding on for an extra month, then I'm gonna do it, because Christmas makes me happy. And do you know what? I need a little bit of happiness. So yeah, but I thought I'd come in, update you. I'm actually gonna say this will be me closing up the vlog, even though it is only 3:10 in the afternoon. I am not going to be reading anything today. Like, there is literally no way. I will say I was supposed to read Fellowship of the Ring in October for Tolkien Along, but it's not going to happen, so it is now part of my November TBR, along with the November one, which is The Two Towers. I hate my life. So yeah, I won't be reading anything today at all. I am going to literally finish filming the videos I need to film, edit at least 2, so this vlog and my Believeathon TBR, and then I think I'm just gonna chill out. I might read some more of the fan fiction I've been reading. So I'm taking it slow reading my Loki one, because it's just so good. Like, every chapter is smut, and I'm like, I want to savour this smut. Whereas I have found a Raylo one, and it's not all smut. There is smut, but there's not all smut. There's actually a storyline, and it's good. To be fair, the Loki one has a storyline. It's just the storyline involves a lot of smut for reasons. Anyway, yes, so I found a Raylo one, and it's so good, and I'm on chapter 10, and but yeah, I'm gonna wrap this vlog up now. I'm sorry there hasn't been much reading this week. It started off pretty good and then just went completely, so I'm sorry about that. Hopefully November will be better. I'm really hoping November will be better. December, I'm going to try and set myself a pretty small TBR, just because I sort of do the Christmas movie advents as well as the Halloween one. I mean, this is the first year I've ever done the Halloween one, but I did do the Christmas one in December, obviously, a few years back, and really enjoyed it, so I'm doing that again. But I'm just debating whether to do it so that I do, like, watch 2 films in one night and then the next night have blank. I haven't decided on that yet, but or just do alternate nights, so one night watch a film, one night read, because that might actually help. Actually, I might do that. We'll see. I've got a month to decide on that anyway. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap this vlog up now. I hope you have enjoyed what there has been. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye.